Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Stephanie Amondi. I am a scientist by profession, and I really want to talk about why a lot of young people outside here are not getting to their own careers or to their own goals. There is something that as young people, when we are coming out of university, most of the time you used to ask yourself, how am I going to make it outside there? How am I going to even find a job? How am I going to start navigating the world? So that question of like, I'm not capable of doing a lot of things, and I've been into this cage of like, I have all the rules, I've been given all the rules, I'm following all the rules, and these rules are bound by the school, and I have to follow them. So when you're outside here, rules are not many, but a lot of people keep on breaking them. Others try to get into weird directions to get money, but at the end of the day, you ask yourself, are you satisfied? Is your inner being so satisfied with whatever you've done? So one thing I've just figured out recently is believe in yourself. In whatever thing, believe in yourself. Even if you're in self-doubt of yourself, stay believing in yourself. Do not let any doubt or any confrontation make you feel like you can't do anything. Like for me, if I tell myself, like, believing in myself could have made me grow bigger, and I'm so sure it can make me grow bigger. You see? So it's not just like waking up one day and just saying like, okay, I'm writing a CV and I really require this job. No, it's about like trying and each and every day waking up and trying and telling yourself like, I am doing this and I am going to get this, because you know what is pushing you behind doing that. It's about believing in yourself. And let me give you a story of me. When I was in school, there was a time that they wanted the work study students. It was my first time like literally hearing about the work study program. So I told myself, and I just tried to figure out my life at that point, and I was like, I don't have money, and at this point I'm paying for my school fees, and I was like depending on the bursaries. So the bursaries that were there, and that time it was during Corona period, I could not ascertain that by the time I'm going to another year, I'm going to get those bursaries. So what I did, it clicked my mind and I told myself, the way we're going to have semesters back to back, the bursaries are not going to be of help to me. So I needed something subsistence to sustain me, like a substitute to sustain me for some period of while, even if the bursary was going to come, because I knew I had applied for bursary, and I think I had hope also that the bursary was going to come for my school fees. So I remember we went and took the work study program sheets for application in our cyber, and then I did apply. But when I was applying, I was honest to myself and I was honest to God, and I told God, you know what, I don't have money, and this is the only thing that I'm depending on you right now. It's for you to come through for me. So the thing that I'm seeing in the future, I'm going to struggling a bit, because as your firstborn, you have to see what the future holds. You see, sometimes they always say that a young child cannot see, but I really knew that even if I had my dad, there are going to be a lot of circumstances or obstacles here because of this corona thing. So I believed in myself. I took that sheet, I wrote, and I applied. I remember I was number 900 and something in application. Through even self-belief and through even having those documentations that I knew that I am having, and through putting God first, that is when I found myself, I had been shortlisted for the first people to go and do the interview. So after being shortlisted, of which I was like, okay, God, even if you shortlisted me, and now even I told myself, I'm now even rethinking, like, I have this time of doing group study. The time that I'm doing group study is the time now that you want me to shift it and go to do this work. work study thing. How am I going to do it? So I told God, okay, I'm not going to, I told God, I'm not even going to question a lot, but I know that you're going to do something. So I was optimistic that I was going to be either be put into the library or I was going to be put into the dispensary aspect of it. But to my amazement, after our interview, I was successfully taken as a candidate for the work study program. So in my amazement, I was like, I did not come, my name or my positioning later. I wasn't positioned into the library, neither into the dispensary. But to my amazement, I was placed into the mess for the students, and I was like, no God, I don't want to do work at the mess. I don't want. I remember I took that letter even crying, and you know sometimes if you have a very intentional meaning letter to you, you don't just grab it and just leave it. You take it and put it like you have to put it very well, you see. So I took that letter and nilikunja with anger, and I remember I did cry. And I told God, you know what? I'm not even going to report at this workplace. So you do whatever you want to do. I told God. I remember I was going to the laboratory at that time, we were having a practical lesson. So after doing the practical lesson, I came to my senses and said, okay, let me just go and do the public health thing for the people who are always handling food practical thing, because they had wanted us to do, but the school was already providing for us who are going for the mess part. So I went to the dispensary the following day, and the people of the dispensary told me, you should work at the mess is a good place to work in. This is a very good place to work in. I was like, you people, are you so sure what you guys are talking about? And to my amazement, I eventually found out that mess had a lot of benefits than even library. I was able to do my work study, do my group study, go to class, and even go home and don't struggle to get food for myself or at night for supper, because I had already eaten at the mess. So that was another added advantage, because I did believe in myself. There is only one thing: do not self-sabotage yourself. Do not self-sabotage yourself. We are in a race, and this is life. You know, if you don't have someone to guide you through your career life, start with this one. Start with this one point. Believe in yourself, no matter what. Just believe in yourself. Wake up today and tell yourself, I believe in myself, I can do this. I believe in myself, I can make this. I believe in myself, I'm going to pass this. And trust you me, even if it's going to be so hard, you're going to do whatever your heart is put to do. Never let any self-sabotage thing come through your mind. People are making a lot of money here outside because of self-believing, because of self-courageousness. And let's take those bold steps. Let's take those bold steps. No one will come back and tell you, you need to wake up and do this. No one will tell you. Just believe in yourself. The way Jesus believed in himself, that he was doing the correct thing. Believe in yourself. And by the way, if you're doing the correct thing and you're believing that you're doing the correct thing, never be afraid to be judged. Because there will be people who will be judging you. But as long as in your heart you know that literally, I am believing in myself and I'm doing this for my goodness, I'm for the good of my life and the good of my family that is depending on me, you will go far. Even maybe you don't need that career. You just need self-ignition belief. And from there, maybe you will be the next millionaire. In the next 3 months, just believing in yourself. In the next 3 months, just believing in yourself. I know you're going to do marvelous. So in 2025, as you are approaching 2025, I am just hoping that we all believe in ourselves and we all do whatever is great according to God's mercies and favors. Just believe in yourself I tell you, believe in yourself. Each and every day, wake up in that bed and tell yourself you're going to do the right thing. And do it. Knowing that you have not done a wrong thing, knowing that you have not stolen someone's money, knowing that you have not stolen someone's property, knowing that you have done it the way you needed it to be done, I tell you, you're going to prosper. You don't need even a millionaire to come and tell you, okay, I'm giving you $1 million. No, you just need a self-ignition belief. And from